Today on RUTV, we take a look at everything that went down since last Wednesday in DC.
Then we go over Monday's National Football College Championship.
And later, we remember the great Dodger manager, Tommy Lasorda. It all starts right now on RUTV. Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Friday, January 15th. I'm Tatum Brown.
And I'm Bella Hines, and here are your school announcements.
Now that the school year is almost at its midpoint, please fill out the check-in survey found in your email from the RUHS administration.
Club presidents, mark your calendars because on Tuesday the 19th, there's a mandatory president's meeting regarding clubs in the second semester. The meeting is at 12:40 sharp. The Zoom link can be found in the club's Google Classroom. The classroom code is VK4VJLC, all in lowercase.
Also, if you are interested in starting a new club, there will be an informational meeting Wednesday at 12:40. Make sure to use the Google Classroom code Bella mentioned earlier to access the Zoom link. Now let's go to Karma Sarni with the latest from this crazy past couple weeks in politics.
Happy 2020, everyone. Long time no see. Last week, Donald Trump organized a rally in Washington, D.C. that quickly turned into much more than a rally. Thousands of his supporters stormed the Capitol in an attempt to prevent the counting of electoral votes that would formalize Biden's election win. Rioters breached police perimeters to occupy, vandalize, and loot the Capitol, assaulting many officers and bystanders during the process. The Capitol was locked down and evacuated, and as of Tuesday, January 12th, there have been 5 deaths. The violence at the Capitol is being compared by many political commentators to the series of Black Lives Matter-related riots across the nation last year, although the last time the Capitol building was stormed was by the British during the War of 1812. Much debate has arisen over the treatment of demonstrators by police in each instance. Controversy has also arisen over placement of blame for the tension, which has caused many social media platforms to restrict Trump's accounts, including Twitter, to permanently suspend his. As of Tuesday the 12th, the Capitol raid has also brought another impeachment attempt for President Trump through the 25th Amendment, the House expected to vote this week. President-elect Joe Biden announced his cabinet nominees last Monday, January 11th. Amidst criticism that many of his choices lack credentials, his picks are notably diverse, including Lloyd Austin as Secretary of Defense, who would be the first Black person to lead the Pentagon, and Pete Buttigieg as Secretary of Transportation, who would be the first openly LGBT+ cabinet secretary. That's all for politics. Now here's Travis with the latest and greatest in sports.
Thanks, Karma. Now, the NFL wildcard round has concluded on Sunday, and there are only 8 teams left standing. Tomorrow, our LA Rams will be playing the number 1 seed Green Bay Packers in Green Bay at 1:35 p.m. local time on Fox. Aaron Donald and the Rams defense was the it factor for the Rams last week, so hopefully we can see that same defense show up against one of the league's best offenses tomorrow. Also playing tomorrow are the Baltimore Ravens and Buffalo Bills in Buffalo at 5:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The Bills are looking to make it to their first AFC Championship since 1994, while the Ravens are trying to edge their way back there for the first time since 2012, the year they won it all. But the fun doesn't stop there, because on Sunday there are 2 more big matchups. First, the Chiefs will be taking on the Cleveland Browns in Kansas City at 12:05 p.m. on CBS. The Chiefs are favored to win this game and the Super Bowl, but after an upset win against the Steelers last week, the Browns know a thing or two about beating the odds. And last but not least, to wrap up the weekend, we have Tom Brady's Tampa Bay Buccaneers matched up against Drew Brees' New Orleans Saints in the Superdome. The game will air on Fox at 3:40 p.m. local time. The Saints have won both matchups against the Bucs this year, but Tampa is riding a 5-game winning streak. Is it a third time's a charm for Tom, or will it be a breeze for New Orleans? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. On a somber note, baseball legend and LA icon Tommy Lasorda passed away at the age of 93 last Thursday. Lasorda managed the Dodgers for 20 years from 1976 to 1996, won 2 World Series, and was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1997, just a year after his retirement. Lasorda will always be remembered for his emphatic managing style and his love that he had for the Dodgers. Tommy will be missed and now lies in the big blue Dodger sky. Well, most sports fans know the classic cliche. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Well, Devontae Smith of Alabama was awarded the most prestigious award in college football, the Heisman, on Tuesday the 5th. Later that week, he won the Walter Camp Award for Player of the Year and the Fred Biletnikoff Award for Best Receiver. And also, I know, you get it, he's really good. Now let's cover what really matters, the College Football National Championship. On Monday, the College Football Playoffs National Championship was held in Miami. The third-ranked Ohio State played against number 1 Alabama. The final score was 52-24 in Bama's favor, and Devontae Smith showed why he won all those trophies. He finished the game with 215 yards and 3 touchdowns, and was later awarded Offensive MVP. Also, head coach Nick Saban won his 7th national championship, giving him the record for most all-time. Well, that's all for sports. Now let's send it back over to Tatum with the scope on South Bay schools.
Thanks, Travis. Some South Bay elementary schools delayed the openings of their campuses after the winter break. They told students that if they travel outside of LA County, they would have to quarantine for 10 days before they were allowed back on campus. One fact for sure is the schools are not tolerating students and faculty that lie about their travels. These schools hope to get students back on campus by the end of this week. Now let's go to Bella Hines with her special story about safe ways people are staying in touch.
Many local South Bay residents have turned to Zoom for hosting their COVID-friendly events. On Easy Reader News, you can find all sorts of events ranging from book clubs to online yoga. The site offers numerous interest topics from all over the South Bay. Interested in hosting your own public Zoom, the site offers local residents to post interest groups for online Zoom meetups. For more information, visit easyreadernews.com. Now to Nathan with your tech updates.
Thanks, Bella. And now it's time for your tech update. Following the riots at the Capitol on Wednesday the 6th, many big tech platforms have decided to place suspensions and restrictions on President Trump's social media accounts. Some platforms have permanently suspended Trump's accounts, including Twitter, Snapchat, and even Twitch. Other tech platforms, rather than a full ban, have opted to place restrictions on Trump. These include YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Well, that's all for your tech update. Now to Sophia with entertainment.
Here's your fun fact brought to you by the Beach Buddies Club. Did you know that narwhals are part of the toothed whales family, but actually contain no teeth in their mouth? Instead, the tusk, which they typically have 0 to 2 of, is an enlarged tooth and not a horn like many believe.
Now for our special segment, here are your Stellar Seahawks of January.
Nominated by Ms. Farino, Carmen Sanchez.
Nominated by Miss Park, Alana Alton.
Nominated by Nadia Badarian, Miss Fariz.
Nominated by the 2020-2021 mock trial team, Mr. Hengens and Miss Marcon.
And last but not least, nominated by Henry Dean, Mr. Lewis.
Finally, there's no school on Monday the 18th, so rest up and have a good 3-day weekend. I'm Bella Hines.
And I'm Tatum Brown. See you next week, and always remember,
Keep on soaring, Seahawks.